Hello and welcome to
Thehayteamtv.
We are now walking a literal about 2 miles.
I don't think I've said Thehayteamtv as much as I have in the 2 days we've been to Germany.
No.
It's been relentless.
How's your feet doing?
Absolutely killing me.
Is it? We didn't have quite sort of the idea that this is as big as this is.
Look, we knew it was going to be big.
Yeah.
But not that this is ridiculous. This is like a town.
Yeah. We've got 2 more sheds to go in. And if anyone's been in Heathrow, every shed is about a Heathrow.
And I can't wait to go and get a beer and a burger, to be quite honest.
No, and chill out.
And chill out, yeah.
But we are finally going to get to see Case, Newholland, Styer, Nexat, and the last few things that we haven't seen yet.
Save the best till last.
Yeah. But it's a long old slog to this where we've got to go.
Especially when you're this short. These are the legs.
Okay, so something that we saw a long time ago, didn't we?
Yeah,
Llama, that we haven't seen since are these mobile jacks. You'd like a set, wouldn't you?
I'd love a set. I'd like a workshop as well. What I like about this, it's easy. You go underneath the front linkage and it lifts up. It's that easy. Underneath the back and the front linkage, it lifts right up. Lifts like 7.5 ton, I think it is. But it's so easy. And then you can, when you're finished, you can go and put them in the corner of a workshop.
Yeah. And they work on
anything. And they work on. No, these aren't Bluetooth.
They're not?
No.
But the set,
these are motors.
Oh, the other set that we saw, they
were Bluetooth, but these are just electric motors, but they're brilliant. And they're electric motors and manual as well. When it's
Found myself at Cheiftain. Now, many of you will recognise one of those, apart from we had the custom yellow tail. Now, a few things that are a little different to ours. Obviously, LED lights on the back. And then, we don't have that pin. That pin is new. But, massive improvement because that sits in and it's locking in, holding the tail. Now, as I've said in the past, with that said pin not being there, when you put in soil, it's absolutely fine. When you put in dung, absolutely fine. Slurry or like wet muck, anything you like moving off, like wet off building sites, slurry-ish wet stuff that is moving, pushes against the door and then leaks. Well, now can't do it. So that's a pro. The chassis and body are all Hardox, so it is super strong and durable. And they've now added on their plant trailer a winch, so obviously you can be bringing things on in a way that when you're basically, you know, if something's broken down, you can drag it on. If you're going to pick up a bit of kit and you don't want to take it like a second vehicle or something, you can obviously pull on something like a dung spreader, trailer. So basically you save yourself some work later on that you can just, it's a bit more versatile, if you know what I mean. Something that I've not seen before is a forestry trailer. So they've got this full forestry trailer with, they also do fuel tanks, just in case everyone needs a fuel tank. Mobile fuel tank. The forestry trailer, which I've got a picture over here. Check that out. So moving that around with a tractor is going to be way easier. Even though that's quite a different sort of shaped trailer for forestry kit, because forestry kit can have 2 big wheels at the front and 2 big wheels at the back, or it can have 1 big wheel at the back and 2 big wheels at the front. For all the sort of, you know, going over tree stumps and all that, and it's really awkward. So an awkward bit of kit needs a slightly more awkward looking trailer. So that trailer sits really low to the ground because of also the forestry kit is so high and awkward. If the trailer was any higher, the top point of the forestry crane that they use would be like, you know, is getting it away from bridges and things like that. But it's good to see another bit of kit that we've actually got on show as well, because that trailer rides so well. Yeah. We found Newholland. They're already in a forager. Lovely space to get in there to work. Look at that. T6s in the Maserati blue. T5s, boomer, serious header, but Newholland is a massive stand. There's a balers, which I'm heading over to, and the new CR11 combine, and they've left it with unguarded plates, with just plastic, so you can actually see the drum. Massive header, monster header. It's very impressive, very smart, great colour scheme, but that's going to look sick going across field. And then again, these cross conveyors on these headers now are getting more and more impressive. Newholland still do, I tell you, you don't see them very often. Like, they're not seen as much, definitely in our part of the world, because there's so many other brands. And the loading shovel is still pretty impressive, because that's there. But we've always been, we were big Fiat fans all the way through when I was growing up. So I've got quite a fond sort of bond with it on them, apart from the odd gearbox, but that's it. And that's only because the conditions that we work in, some things just don't work out for us. T8 435 Genesis. That is a massive tractor. T7 340 HD over there. Looking for something a little bit smaller, there's a CX. And they've got their high density big square baler, which is a 3x4, or for those in the metric system, 1200 by 800. Again, real easy access. I'm more of a fan of the dual wheels on big square balers, because with a dual wheel on a big square baler, the ride to the baler is so much better, and you've got less compaction on the ground. If you've got a single, even if it's a massive wheel, you're still going to have more compaction on the ground because you've got less footprint, and also the machine's going to be bouncing around. So if there are anomalies that are going to happen, like slip a knot, that is going to sort of kick it off. But the set of needles on that to the twine, but built to last. Also on this baler's got the knotter, so you don't get like the ends left. So it's complete loop, and you aren't wasting any twine. There's no twine like ends left anywhere, because the way that they've modified the knotters. Right, we've got a Nexat in the background. What do you think of it? Close up.
Big bit of kit, isn't it?
Big bit of kit. Well, you don't like it because it's not conventional?
No, it's just... It's a lot of money for what it is. That's 3 million.
I'll admit that, it's a lot of money for what it is. But I love the concept. The fact that it drives like a lorry on the road.
Yeah, it's clever. Very clever.
Drives like a lorry on the road. You're working with the middle section of the machine. So technically, you shouldn't bend too much. You're just driving yourself pretty hard. You definitely need a big feel for it. Yeah, you need a very big feel for it. But it's awesome seeing it close up.
Oh, 100%. So you've seen it, and that's it.
I think it'd be awesome. I think that they look better with a tractor.
You reckon?
Yeah, I prefer the tractor. Absolutely. They got the Gold Medal Innovation Award, and this centre section you can drop out and put in a drill. That is a maize corn header. You can put in the normal corn header, which is here behind us, or did I say drill? And I think we saw there was a tanker on it a minute ago, but I can't remember from watching the video. But it's a very different, innovative idea for agriculture. Anyone watches Welcome Farms, you will be those who watch Welcome Farms, you will be well used to seeing case combines. And that is a monster of a header. That is a monster of a header. 3 sections, flex end. All belt, carry. There is something about a case combine in the field, isn't there?
They do look pretty, don't they?
Like,
Really do.
what do you prefer? I'd rather drive. Well, apart from that new Newholland that's just come out, I do have a soft spot for case combine.
100%. I like case.
Yeah.
I like case. Nice looking combine.
Yeah. But as it's a CNH section, we're not the most fondness of case round balers and Newholland round balers. There's something about them that just don't quite fit the bill. Like straw, they're supposed to be really good balers, but when it comes down to hay and haylage, they don't quite hit the mark that, like what we like. But the big square baler, which is over there, which is exactly the same but painted red as the Newholland baler that I went through a minute ago. That's a good bit of kit, honestly, same thing. They've got the special edition Puma here, and it's black and different colour scheme. A fully restored International Farm Wool, which were bought by Case a long time ago, fully restored. Also, International Farm Wool were the highest selling tractor on units in history. So, if you want Welcome Farms again, you'll be seeing one of these 715 Case Quad Track and Cold Cornstar. They've all been showing it. It is a beast. So at least it's so busy here around it, you can't get really anywhere near it. And there's a queue to get the cab, which I would have loved to do. There we go. A little bit of it in action. A brand that we're not that familiar of in the UK is Styer. Famous for their red and white. They've got their hybrid CVT, forestry edition. For some reason yellow white, I don't know yet. Okay, so I'm living one of my dreams. I've always wanted to be in a Styer or Styer, whichever way you pronounce it. There. See the stand out of it. It's basically the top end of the CNH franchise. So this would be like AGCO, their Fendt, but we just don't see enough of them in the UK. Like everything is, it just feels nicer than here, because Newholland is really the bottom end of the spectrum, even though we love Newholland. But there is, as I started, the seat is so comfy. Good spot. Steering wheel's on foot pedal, rolling up here. That got me just a second ago. Liam was here to save me. Little fridge unit area.
Fucking plug your microwave in and
Really?
have a lovely bit of lunch when you're out in the field.
Yeah.
It's actually quite nice tractor.
Electric point, USB point, space, a lot of space, massive cab. So we decided that we are going to finish the penultimate part of our Agritechnica 2-day experience marathon on Styer, because I've always wanted to sit in it.
Yeah,
And we have. I've always wanted to do it. Don't know why. Like, you know, fence. We used to have a contract that had one when I was a kid, and that's the only Styer I've ever seen in the UK. So it's something I've always wanted to do. So I'm going to leave it on that. What do you want to say?
Just a case inside, isn't it?
Well, it is, but it's like that little bit more,
Well,
isn't
it's a
it?
little bit plusher.
Yeah.
It's nice, don't get me wrong. It's really, really nice.
Well, they're all going to be similar because they're all.
Well, the same part of the same group, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it is, okay, they use the case multi-controller and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff, but I do actually, I've got to say, I do really like it.
Yeah. So, thank you for the last time of our Agritechnica special.
Yeah.
Hope you've enjoyed it.
I'm going to collapse in heat and die.
I think that's a bit overdone. You want a beer? He wants a beer. We're going to go get a beer for him. I'm probably going to eat a great big steak. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one.
Cheers.
And just before we get, if you haven't yet done so, please
Subscribe.
ring the bell, give us a thumbs up. That'd be most appreciated. Cheers. Just another little heads up. This is a sheer scale. Is one of the best areas to show. Monster steps. That building is one of the biggest. These buildings are huge. Like, you could possibly say bigger than Heathrow. And Heathrow's a big building. And it just keeps going.